Hello, thanks for joining me for another shave. Saw my video earlier where I showed you guys this lather catcher I picked up from the local antique shop. I think it's a Yankee. I have not heard back from anybody, but like I said, it says Daisy underneath, but the box says Yankee. So we'll just call it a Yankee lather catcher. And if it is, it's from the 1904 time period. And it's very similar to my ever-ready 1907. As you can see, that, very similar. In fact, the earlier versions of this have the cutouts like this up top. This is aggressive. This, I don't know. So I figured, you know what? Since it's only Friday, but I was going to do a shave Sunday. I didn't know with what yet, but I'll share the first shave experience with you guys. And I'll find out how aggressive this is. Now, I've got two gem blades here. One of them's near the end of its life, and the other one's new. I lost track. So, we'll see during the shave. And I'll load that up right now. What you do is you flip the top. You can see that loose part. That's the ever-ready lather catchers have that. And I was looking at this. This is just a cheaper to make version of this. If you really think about it. And the later ones of this have a metal handle. These are the most common you're going to find. Like I said, Yankee became ever-ready. Alright, let me get a blade out here and I'll load it up. We'll try this one here. Just pick one blade gambling here. And this is a stainless coated blade. And what you do is you want to get on them stops. This one has stamped out stamps that, when the frame came down, where this one's got cutouts. You're probably not going to be able to see it where they stamp the actual stop out. I don't know which one is better in that regard, but they both have the same exact springs, and they both have the same latch. And this cleaned up very nicely. Now, it looks like that this was never shaved with, so... Alright, there it is, on the stops. Now what's the angle on this? Well, you hold the angle yourself. There's no cap to ride. So we'll find out. I bet it's very similar to this. They're both open comb, but this one's like real, open comb, where this, you can see, it's like the later gem, with a stamp as one piece, where this has actual open combs. Alright, brush. I got an ever-ready brush. I got my 1950s, 60s, I don't know, ever-ready boar brush. I've got a pre-shave today. I'm going to use the Cremo, bourbon and vanilla. So, Ogala Bay rum and vanilla. This is I grab this stuff quite a bit. In fact, you can see I'm getting quite down low. This is a glycerin base, so they have many different scents and aftershaves. Some people can't take the bay rum oil. I like it, and this aftershave I like a lot. And in fact, I'm down to about right here on the bottle. I like this stuff a lot. I mix it with sandalwood. The bay rum and vanilla, it just goes with sandalwood. Sometimes I even use it with like Arco or stuff like that. And then I got Dickinson's witch hazel. This is the only witch hazel I use because of the preservatives that are in Lucky. In fact, I'm probably going to I have about 10 bottles of Lucky Witch Hazel. I'm going to be giving away. My sister uses it. She said she'd like it. I'll see if she wants it. I gave her a couple bottles a while back. If some of you guys were closer, I'd, give it away. But the problem is it's got alcohol in it. You can't ship it through the mail. All right, let's get on with the shave. Hope your guys' week has been well. That was the last stop, by the way, for the day. I checked out a couple other antique shops, and they weren't open, or there was nothing. And Ford and Antiques was the last stop. And that's a place where I've gotten all my rare razors. Nick, he's awesome, and his wife there. They're in Whitehall, New York. Awesome place. Can definitely recommend them. They did have some, they had some other razors in there. DE. There was a new long comb. There was an Eveready 1914. And there was them Schick injectors I told you guys about a while back. They're just way overpriced. There's a PAL, non-adjustable, $28 in bad shape. And there's a Schick Type M for, and then the mid-20s with the dial decal missing. Okay. That's good enough. Because I do have a pre-shave on. And these just, you know, I've done shaves with this stuff before. This combination. It's nothing new to me. I recommend it. It's a good combination. Cremo, you can take any of the cremos and add it to anything to give it more slickness, I've found. I don't think I've had it react with anything I've used. I mean, I don't have a lot of soaps. Like I've said, my side of my channel has always been the razors. Although I will get some different soaps here. Doesn't taste very good. But alright, let me dry my hands off. I do have I don't have Septic. Oh wait, hold on one second, guys. No, I don't. I don't have Septic. So hopefully this don't tear me up pretty good. Alright, here we go. First pass. I've only got a couple days worth of growth. Angle on this one's just like the other ones. This one has a little less blade feel than this one. It's not by much though, but it's a little less, which is a good thing, because that's an aggressive beast, at least to me. Maybe that one, it's so in bad condition, maybe it's just that razor. This one's pretty much mint. And I'm probably the first one to shave with this in well over 100 years. If it's got to be even longer, you know. And that wedge blade is pretty sharp that came with it. I checked it out. Just not sharp enough to shave with. If I was good at honing, I would have honed it up and used it. But that's what's nice about these more modern, and I say modern, you know, lather catchers, is you can use modern blades in them. Frame's a little more clunkier feeling than this. It's a little more heavier, but hey. And what's nice is that button in the back here, when it comes time to clean it, I will give that a go and see how that is. I think I'm just going to do 2 passes today. With and against. So let me try it. This handle, the texture, it's just stampings in it. It's okay. It's not the greatest though. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell a difference on against the grain on my upper lip. Normally this thing gives me 2 weepers at least. It's funny because this to me feels like a mix between my Yankee Brothers 1880 prototype and this. It's like the, it's got characteristics of both razors. Not kind of different than my Gem Jr. The angle and the bar and all that. I like it. It's cool. Now, if I could find some more, I'd be real happy. I really need to get a later Yankee Brothers razor. I didn't go a side grain down here. I didn't want to tear myself up. But I tell you what, on the closeness scale, I'd give it at least a 9. Down here, if I could get that BBS, it'd be a 10. I don't see I have any cuts. It's not BBS here and here, but hey, it's perfectly fine. Let me rinse my face off here and give the razor a clean. And see how bad it gunked up and all that stuff. Now with this, you flip the top. I'm going to let my face dry out. I want to get this blade out of here. Oh yeah, it's gunked up pretty bad. And in the frame too. Oh wow, yeah. Rinse the frame. I'll let that sit here and dry. It's so bad I gotta wipe it off. The blade, and I'll leave that to dry. Let me fix my glasses and dry off. Witch hazel. I got a couple blemishes. I'll be honest with you guys, I shaved with a Mach 3 the other day, and I'm kind of regretting it because I got an ingrown hair there, and I had a couple down here. And yeah, that's why I'm only doing 2 passes. I was going to wait till Sunday, let everything heal up, but I wasn't expecting to find that lather catcher. So, Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Good for the blemishers too. I used to use this stuff for acne. So what my grandmother recommended. It's good stuff. And, the ingredient list on this stuff is, it's not a laundry list of stuff. And in fact, there's a documentary from the current CEO of Dickinson's, and he talks about the history of it. It's on YouTube if you're interested. Okay, shake this up good with any bay rum. Aftershave, you want to shake it up good. And then if you find that it's too harsh for you, I learned this from an older gentleman, is use a couple of drops of cold water and it'll kind of take the bite out of the aftershave. Me, I like it. Got about 6-7 drops. Oh, and the bay rum and the vanilla, the combo. And then, you know, there's this, not as strong, but it's there. And it's just an awesome combination. I like it. Some people don't. It's like some people don't like the Ben Franklin. I did a shave with there, the Sterling Ben Franklin. They don't like the cloves. I understand that. Me, I'm kind of with the fruit soaps, you know, like all high, you know, tropical fruit. It's really not my thing. So, no, I would consider this an awesome shaving razor. Cleaning now. Take this, open it up, warm water, rinse everything down, and I'm just gonna put this off to the side to dry off, and get it dry. I'll get the residue off it, and I'll put it back in the case. So that is my shave for the week. I'm happy I was able to find one of them. Like I said, Star Razors next, the Yankee Star, something in there, and there's Griffin. There's all kinds of lather catchers, and if you're interested in lather catchers, Toast 3 is a good place. The Association for Lather Catchers on Badger and Blade and the single edge side is a good place to look for that. Razors.page with River Run / Andreas. He has the biggest library of information that I know around for the lather catchers. Check him out. And Toast, remember that's single edge only. And someone that's very knowledgeable on the damn fine shave form, that would be Dave in Kentucky also. They have a single edge section as well. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and week till I see you next. I appreciate you. Take care out there and happy shaves.